Every Boy's Dream by Jamie Boyle and Steve Wraith. Introduction. During the mid-noughties, a well-known chief executive of a football club paid £2,000 to have me beaten up. I received a call from a good friend of mine down south to inform me of this. This fella runs a lot of security down there, and he went on to tell me that he'd received contact from this chief executive, and he decided to tell me about it. My mate said to me, I must be really annoying this person, because he was now desperate to put me out of commission. When I asked him what exactly he meant, he said, he's offered me a couple of grand to come and rough you up. Well, I was stunned. But he told me he had no intention of following it up. But he was happy to collect the money, and then his party would come up to Newcastle and we'd have a good drink on it. For legal reasons, I can't name who it was, or even the club. I'll leave that to your imagination. But if he is reading this, we had a great night out. Every Boy's Dream is a book I've been asked to do a few times over the last decade. It has come close, but for one reason or another, it hasn't happened. When Jamie Boyle asked me, I thought he was the right choice. I'm happy to say my gut instinct hasn't let me down. This book gives you an insight into what I do, why I do it, who I've done it with, and what I felt like when I was doing it. I've been honest, I've told a few home truths, and I've given my side of events in some fairly controversial moments in the recent history of Newcastle United Football Club. The infamous Coffin March, the fake shake, and the St James's Park gates are all in here. And some great stories about my time as the fans liaison officer. There's also a look inside the boxing world, unlicensed and pro scene, and tales about some of the stars I brought to Tyneside, including Mayweather and Tyson. I look ahead to the future and my acting journey, and at some of the wonderful characters I've met on the wrong side of the law. I guess if you're reading this, you either like me or hate me. There is no in between with me. I'm like Marmite, and I know that. Either way, thanks for spending your money and your time on the book, and I hope it helps you understand me a little more. Steve Wraith, May 2020.